I had aspirations of going to the FBI or just something to do with law enforcement, and I felt like I needed some more life experience. So right before I graduated, I did the delayed entry program and signed up with a Ranger contract and went in August '96. I was in for 5 years. About half that time was as a sniper and sniper team leader. In 2000, we were testing out a C-17 aircraft, jumping out of them, and hit my head on the door, went out upside down, and then fractured a T12, blew a disc, 4 fractured ribs, probably took some Motrin. I just didn't realize the extent of the injuries. Of course, my back hurt, but at the time, you didn't go to the medics, or you just kind of sucked it up. So I kept serving for another couple years, but I was starting to, get the pinched nerves, and stuff was starting to, the injuries were starting to mount. In 2006, when I came back in, I felt like I aged 30 years, and I'd wake up every day feeling like I got hit by a truck, the night before. I knew something was wrong with my system, so I immediately sought medical help. I tried a number of things. I did, they had me on muscle relaxers initially. I was doing dry needling, physical therapy for years, but nothing they were prescribing or doing was working. It was just making me worse, and at that point, I was just kind of hanging on by a thread. And I kind of lost all my sense of purpose then, and I was in a really dark place. The way I describe it is just soul-crushing pain. Like it's like everything you can do to not, to just push it, even the thought out of your head. It's like all you think about. Like my kids couldn't even hug me. I didn't want anybody in my personal space. Couldn't walk the dog. I was just wasting away on the couch. It just wasn't fun in my house. My kids were afraid, because they didn't want to upset me, because I was just it was always on edge. It's just that you're just filled with anxiety. It's just, you wake up every day and it's just it's the same repeat as the day before, and there's no end in sight. It's just, you're just in pain all the time. That's when I told my wife, I said, I don't know how I'm going to live another 20 years in this condition. There's this gap where folks get out, they either don't know how to navigate the system, or they're speaking to a doctor like I spoke to, who just tells you to either take this pill or leave his office, or I'm not giving you anything, just go work out to fix your issues. Clearly what exists now is not working. So where boot campaign comes in is it's a holistic approach, right? If your knee's messed up, you go to a knee surgeon, they're gonna do surgery on your knee. But that could be because your hip is messed up, and if they're not evaluating your whole body and they're not looking at the whole picture, you're just going to continue to address that specific thing. It's going to continue to get injured, and you're going to be right back to square one. So it's being able to take kind of a bird's eye view of the patient and see kind of what they actually need, holistically, mentally, physically, all of it. And so if you can do those things, that's what Boot Campaign provides you, is the opportunity to figure out where you are and where you want to go, and then they just provide you the tools to get there. It's an individualized approach, right? And I think that's what's most remarkable about the program, is it's not just cookie cutter. Every person that goes through their program, you're gonna experience a different type of modality based on where you are physically, mentally, and then where you want to get to, right? They're all about looking forward. And for me, I kind of put the pieces of my body back together, and mentally I was starting to feel really good. They do it with such a level of professionalism and care and empathy. It's incredible. I tell everybody about them. Boot Campaign has changed my life and my family's life in unimaginable ways. Now I'm much more in tune with my body. It's like a check engine light to me. If something happens in my system, I just take the time to figure out what do I need to be doing more of, kind of that self-care. And so I lean into those practices more. And I just did a lot of work, not only through the coaching programs, but kind of working just on myself. And going through these programs, it gives you the breathing room to actually function and think. So I think it provided me the time and space to actually deal with the real issues. There's some aspects, I got my life back. That even my wife said it, my friends have said it. The old you is back. You can't put a price on that. You can't put words to it. Help is out there. You gotta ask for it.